Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're digging into 5 really powerful rules from a psychology expert that could totally redefine what it means to live a rich life. And guess what? No lottery ticket required. This isn't just about feeling good, you know. It's a whole framework that might just change your entire perspective on wealth and happiness.
So let's just start with a question I think we've all wrestled with at some point. Is your happiness really tied to your bank account? I mean, society is constantly telling us that success looks like a bigger paycheck, a fancier car, a larger house. But what if that's not the whole story? What if we've been chasing the wrong thing this entire time?
Well, it turns out psychological experts are pretty clear on this. The answer is a big no. Today, we're going to explore 5 simple rules that completely flip that old belief on its head and honestly offer a much more achievable path to genuine fulfillment.
Okay, first things first. Before we can even get to the rules, we have to tackle this core concept called the wealth illusion. It's this super powerful and often really misleading idea that the link between money and happiness is just a straight line going up. But as we're about to see, it's anything but.
So let's break this down. Of course, money matters, right? It covers our basic needs: shelter, food, safety. But just look at what happens next. Study after study shows that once you reach a comfortable income level, more money has a surprisingly small effect on your day-to-day happiness. You hit this plateau. And that right there, that is the wealth illusion in action.
So if chasing more and more money isn't the answer, then what is? Well, that brings us to the very heart of this whole thing. 5 rules for truly rich living. All right, rule number 1. This one requires a pretty fundamental shift in how you see things, moving away from what you buy and toward what you do.
Okay, here's the key difference, and it's a big one. The joy you get from experiences, like a great trip or learning a new skill, it actually gets better over time. You have the fun of looking forward to it, you have the event itself, and then you have the memories. But that thrill from a new phone, that fades, and it fades fast. It's because of something called hedonic adaptation. Basically, we just get used to it. So, rule number 1 is simple. Stop investing in stuff and start building your memory portfolio.
Now for rule number 2. This is a super powerful daily practice. It costs absolutely nothing, but it can completely change your outlook on life.
You can think of this 3-step process as a workout for your brain. Seriously, by deliberately focusing on what you're thankful for, you literally start to rewire your neural pathways to spot the positive. You're training your mind to see a world of abundance, not a world of scarcity. And that is a cornerstone of lasting happiness.
Rule number 3 is all about investing in our most valuable non-financial asset. And what's that? Our relationships.
Man, this quote just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? The expert argues that our strong social connections are the true currency of a joyful life. When you invest time and energy into your family, your friends, and your community, you get these psychological dividends that money it can't buy. This is our real safety net.
All right, let's keep going. We're going to look at the final 2 rules now, and these really build on that foundation to create a complete mindset for a richer life.
Okay, rule number 4. This one is about mastering your most precious, non-renewable resource, your time.
And listen, this isn't just about time management like making to-do lists. It's about time sovereignty. The research on this is so clear. Having a sense of control over your own schedule is a way more powerful predictor of daily happiness than a huge salary. So the goal here is to own your day, not just your bank account.
And finally, we have rule number 5. This is the one that really ties all the others together and puts the power to define success squarely back in your hands. This last rule, it's really an invitation. It's an invitation to consciously decide what a rich life means to you, totally independent of what society tells you it should be. You know, maybe for you, wealth is the freedom to work on a passion project. Or maybe it's having tons of time with your family or just being in perfect health. This rule is about taking back the dictionary. It's your life, so you get to set the terms of success.
So, after all that, what's the big takeaway? What's the new bottom line? Well, it's about shifting your focus from a financial bottom line to a brand new one, a fulfillment bottom line.
This slide just captures the whole shift perfectly. You stop chasing happiness like it's something you can buy, and you start seeing it as a skill that you can practice. Your key metric isn't your net worth anymore, it's your life satisfaction. And ultimately, success gets a total makeover. It's not about what you own, it's about how you live.
You know, the real power of this whole framework isn't in just knowing it, but in actually applying it.
So the final question is for you. Looking at these 5 rules, what's one small step you can take? Which one rule will you try this week to start building your own truly rich life?